This camera doesn't lie.
This camera doesn't lie, even though it has such a shallow depth of field. Hey guys, oh, Chia's like. Okay. Hey guys, this is maoukami Cosplay, and I'm joined by Creative Chia, and we are on. Did we decide what the name of this podcast was going to be?
QnA Podcast.
No, the name of the actual podcast, Chia.
No.
Did we? I feel like we were like, oh yeah, maybe this would be a good idea, and then we did.
Mochi Cast.
Mochi.
Because someone called us Mochi.
I think that was Kate, actually.
Oh, it was, yeah.
That could be cute, calling it the Mochi Podcast.
Yes.
Let us know. So yeah, we're doing a Q&A podcast today because we did one Q&A together in the past, and then the next Q&A I did by myself as Kirishima. Okay, so in previous Q&As and stuff, we had a whole bunch of questions. Some you might have not.
Oh, sorry, there's your email.
There's my fucking email. Fuck you, YouTube. Okay, so in previous Q&As we've had a whole bunch of questions asked. You might have not seen the previous Q&As, you might have. So some of these questions might have been asked before, maybe in like live streams before. So, you know.
Yeah, our first Q&A was when we were together for 3 years.
Was it an anniversary video? I don't think so.
No, it's just I can't remember the year.
It was 2018.
There we go.
Because it was not Luna.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was like, so it was my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, so we have quite a few questions.
Yeah. We should not go through them too quickly.
I don't know. Remember when we did the Not Luna one? We had like over 100 and something questions.
True.
And we ended up having an hour and a half of footage, and then I had to cut it down to 20 minutes.
That's true.
And I was like,
okay, yeah, let's see what it does to us.
Yeah, so
Let's go.
Okay. So which page do you want to start on?
Start with this one, it has the most.
Okay, so some of these were on YouTube, some of them were on Telegram, some of them were on Instagram. So if they don't have a name, then they were on Telegram.
Okay.
And then they were directed to me, I guess. But otherwise, it's just general, I guess.
I mean, you can answer all of them and I'll sit and look at you.
No, we shall the podcast. There's an energy drink in there, by the way. Okay, so Anastasia Gray 161 asked, how old are you?
23, turning 24.
Did you actually have to think about it?
I keep thinking it's 22, turning 23.
You had a whole year to get... Okay. I'm 24. Oh my god. Okay. Should we like mark these off or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Cosplay Fun With asks, how are you guys doing in lockdown?
Better than expected, honestly.
So I was really thinking about this today, and I've discovered that because I've been in lockdown, for 6 weeks, well, everyone else has been.
Yeah, you had like 2 weeks.
So I've been in a little bit longer because my boss told me to stay home beforehand because he was like, we're online, fuck off. So I've been in for a little bit longer. The first 2 weeks I was like, yeah, I like working from home because I'm introverted. And then the next 2 weeks I was like, I want to see people. And then now I'm like, I'm used to being at home now, and I'm like, fuck, I'm going to be so ruined when I try to go back because my social anxiety now is so screwed. And I'm like,
yeah, I'm gonna struggle with anxiety going back.
Yeah.
But my biggest thing is I'm actually so happy not having to see people except like Blue.
Yeah, except Blue.
But I I want conventions. That's what I miss the most.
You want a gathering of 50,000 people?
No, like as in I can dress up in cosplay, I can show off. There's new people there that I don't know. It's not just the same faces that I see all the time.
Okay.
That's what I miss.
I love hearing things from you because I'm like, what?
Like, don't lie. If you're a cosplayer, you like wearing your outfit out and getting compliments.
Yeah, I guess.
It feels nice. You worked hard on it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
But
Is it a topic not to talk about?
no, it's not. No, it's just that it's not my top thing.
Oh. It's not my top thing either, but it's there.
Yeah.
Blue misses the picnics.
I just miss having the freedom to go do shoots. My
Yeah.
workaholic brain coming
No, like-
through.
Like, I mean, real talk. Like, I also actually, at some point, I started getting burnt out because it was constantly. I'm at work like from 7:30 until 4:30. Then I get home, I cook, I wash the dishes. I have an hour to do whatever. Go to sleep. Then on weekends we wake up early, we go do a shoot, we come home, we stream, and then the week starts again. So I was getting so burnt out, and now I'm like, I miss that. I miss not streams, we're streaming now. I miss going out, shooting, like coming up with CMV ideas.
I feel called up. This topic got okay. Sunset Lit asks, what is it like being a cosplayer?
Fun? Question mark? I mean, it's, I guess, the same as being in any other hobby, except that with this one it's not just, oh, you know, I paint, my paintings are at home. Like, you wear your art.
For me, what it's like being a cosplayer, I guess there's a lot of facets to it, so there's not really like a definite answer that you can give for that, because there are so many different ways of being a cosplayer. Because you can be a casual cosplayer, you can be a competitive cosplayer, you can, like, there's so many ways of doing it. So I guess that's, I know that a lot of my answers are usually, it depends, so I'm sorry about that.
But it really does with cosplay. Like, I mean, it can be so different. And then you can also be like literally someone who just buys outfits and takes photos, or casual cosplay, just makeup cosplay.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want as long as it makes you happy. So
exactly.
Corbin Jonah Jack RP asks, what is the main thing you guys have been doing while in quarantine?
Being on Discord.
Well, for me, so because I work in news, I've been working a lot because I'm one of the essential staff. So I've been working pretty regularly, and I mean, I've got a weekend shift coming up, so like yeah, I've got that pretty like regularly, I guess. And then when I'm not like in any spare moment, then I'm trying to work on cosplay stuff and any other stuff. And then like when like my mind is like wandering or something, then I log into Discord, have that going in the background. So I'm always keeping my mind busy. So I'm always keeping myself busy. So it's never a case of like, because a lot of people are like, oh no, I need to keep myself doing something. I'm like, I always have something to do. So, an essential snack. Please, like, an essential snack. But yeah, so it's definitely like, I've been keeping myself busy during quarantine. Itty Bitty Ash Kiddo asks, do you know what Homestuck is?
Yeah, like I've actually, I think I've spent 10 minutes on the webcomic.
Wow.
Because like, I was like, you know, this is really cool. But then I had to go somewhere and then I just never had time. Because it's so long.
Yeah, it's definitely like, Homestuck isn't just like a casual fandom you can get into. Homestuck is very much a hobby.
Yeah, like it sucks you in.
Yeah, because a friend of mine is definitely really big into Homestuck, and they were telling me that about like, oh no, this is the thing that I'm into, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool, and they were telling me about it. I'm like, and like it sounds so fun, but I'm like, yeah, no, I don't have enough emotional energy to devote to it. And I'm like, I really admire it and it's really cool, but I just can't, I just don't have enough.
I just want to get a blanket quick, I'm sorry. I'm like,
I feel like a robot, I'm just like... You look like a hobbit. This question is one that puzzled me for quite a while. How long do you plan on making your new series, Vows? I didn't know we had a series called Vows.
No. Maybe we can make one and then just make vows.
Stop knocking things over!
I'm busy talking. Yes.
No, you're busy knocking things over while talking. God. Does Moth Chia return? Start again. Maybe we can make a series.
Maybe we can make a series where we just ironically, unironically give each other the stupidest vows during the day.
Okay. Okay. I thought you were going to go and say, oh yeah, we should name a series Vows. And then be like, Vows. I mean, okay. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yomi Forever asks, what is your favorite thing in life or just in general?
McDonald's.
I actually don't know, for me.
Work?
No. I don't actually have like a designated favorite thing because I don't have like a simplistic kind of thing of like, oh yeah, no, this thing is my favorite thing. Like,
I have many favorites, but McDonald's is one of them.
Perspective Cosplay asks, if you could be any anime character from BNHA, who would you be and what would you do?
I would probably, like, I think kind of life-wise, but also choice-wise, I would be Uraraka. And I would actually just do exactly what she's doing. Just, like, try and help my family out as much as I can. Mm-hmm. And also pursue a career as a hero. And learn new skills.
Like, whenever someone asks me this kind of question, I'm always like, which one would I be, would I, be really, is, like, the most closest, or would I want to be, or, like, because I'm overthinking it, and I'm like,
Which one would you want to be?
I don't know, it's like, fuck, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, like, yeah, Todoroki's kind of cool, but he comes with a traumatic past.
And I'm like, I have my own, I don't want another one.
Just swipe right and carry on.
I don't know if it's swipe right or left, I don't know.
Me neither.
And I'm like, Who would you be? I legit don't know, because I don't actually know who I'm closest to personality-wise. I mean, probably Deku, because I'm like,
workaholic, as in he's like, well, I have this, let me just get better and better and better.
Work. I mean, I guess, but like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This one was on Telenym. Oh, these next three are on Telenym. I found this one quite a bizarre one as well. Do you also make friends with new people? And I'm like...
That's how friends are made.
Yeah, like, generally when you make friends with someone... Chia.
I'm sorry.
When you make friends with someone, they're normally a new person. Because... I don't know, but you know...
I mean, I feel like we newly discovered our friendship.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm guessing they're, like, referring to, like, oh no, do you... I don't know, fuck. Like, the vibe that I got from it was like, do you pick people from your Instagram following and make friends?
Yeah, that's what I think too.
And I was like...
do you make friends with fans?
I'm like, if they're entertaining, I guess.
Like...
I don't know.
I mean, it's the same with any type of person, like... If you don't like them, you don't like them. If you like them, you like them.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just, I make friends with people that I find entertaining. Another one, what's your superpower? And I'm like, again, what would it be, or would I want it to be? And I'm like...
Like in real life, I think I can, like, spot.
You can spot?
Yes.
What is your spot power? What is your spotting power?
No, like, on you, like, what I think would, if, the way I understand it is, like, what is your, like, really strong ability in real life?
Yeah, continue.
That you're really good at.
No, continue digging your hole. What is it, yeah?
And for you, it would be, this word, there's a word for it, but, like, never giving up. Because you literally, like, I've seen you get so frustrated at a thing.
You mean hyperfixation? That's called ADHD, Chia.
No, like, you would be, like, with competition pieces the night before. Literally, it would be so easy for you.
Stubbornness.
It would be so easy for you to just give up and be like, I'm not entering this one. But then you're like, no, I'm doing this.
Stays up, cries.
I'm trying to be wholesome.
No, I refuse. Fuck. I don't know, I thought I was going to go more along the lines of my infallible charisma and my ability to make friends' parents just love me, and I don't know why.
Just make everyone love you.
And I'm just like, what happened? I was actually being an asshole.
You're Aphrodite.
I don't actually think people like Aphrodite.
Well, they like something about her.
What's a song you can't get out of your head? Wii music. At the moment, I don't have Wii music though, because at the moment it's Buttercup by Jack Bloom. No, that's a fucking MP. That's a politician in my country. Jack Bloom from the DA. It's Jack something, I don't know. And it's like do 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 do. Yeah, so I've got that stuck in my head at the moment. But yeah, some like 8-bit shit sometimes. Just continuously going on a loop. Yeah. Anyway. Blue Pixie Kimiko. Kimi! She asks, what are your dream cosplays to make?
Ooh.
You were telling me this yesterday or today?
Yes, I just need to find the name of this one character because I get it wrong. Because it's like a Norse name.
Well, mine. Yeah, so my dream cosplay, like, I don't know why, but you can find find in the meantime.
Oh, I found it.
Fucking I don't know why, but I'm fixated on making Raiden from Metal Gear Rising, not Metal Gear 4. I want to make it from Rising. Because, I don't know, it just looks so fucking difficult. And I know that I don't want to be able to make it because it looks so difficult that I'm like, yeah, that one. That one. So, I don't know. Just that one I want to do. And one that's more attainable, I want to do Okami's goddess, the solar flare version. I want to make that one. Besides that, I don't know.
What's her name from?
Jibiriru.
Her too, but from Final Fantasy. Something with an A.
Aranea.
Yes, Aranea.
I feel like that one might become a dream cosplay because I am stubbornly not able to make it.
Like every time you're
every
like,
fucking time. Every time that I try to make it, I'm always like,
there's something
oh no, something's stopping me. Can't do it this year. Like, what the fuck? It's not a dream cosplay unless you're stopped several times along the way.
Ooh.
Yes, what's your dream?
So I have 3. The first one that's been on the list the longest is CL's.
Sorry, there was a bunch of sours at the bottom and I'm like, whoa.
CL Phantom Hive's dress, ball gown from Black Butler. And then it's, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, Thrustier from Fire Emblem Heroes. And then the third one I found the other day, it's this new character from Onmyoji. And I'm so bad at names. It's like something with the K, but he's a little demon boy. And he's so cute.
My god. Okay. Todoroki Shoto Icy Hot asks, how long does it usually take you to post a video?
Like, to post? To edit?
Yeah, like, the little shit part of me is like, well, it usually takes me like half an hour to upload it. Depends on my upload speed. But yeah, so I think a lot of people underestimate the work that goes into actually producing the videos. Because they think, oh, why don't you just post it? And I'm like, do you know how much work goes into it? Because, like, first you film it, which takes at least a day.
You need to plan it out too.
Yeah, so that's actually a good point. You have to think of an idea, you have to refine the idea, you have to plan out the idea. If you have any music that goes into it, you need to sort out those permissions. You need to sort out people that are filming for you. You need to sort out location shoots, or what locations for shoots that are location shoots. Stop! My Discord's like, boop, the whole fucking time. I'm like, stop. Just quiet that down. Then once you've like done all of that organizing, then on the day of the filming, then you have to do your makeup, you have to do contacts, you have to do wig styling if you need to do wig styling on that day. And then you have to get into cosplay and everything.
Then you need to get equipment.
Then you, like, if you have your helper with you or whatever, then sure, then like cool. But then you have to like move to your location, you have to set up, you have to, and then you have to begin the filming. And then if you have like a checklist, a storyboard, you have to go through that, make sure that you have everything. You have to make sure that you have some doubles of your clips, because sometimes you may need to make sure that you have extras just in case you don't get the perfect shot. Then like you have to, like you always just need to, like, there's always something that goes wrong at the location.
Yeah.
Even if you're at home, there's something that will go wrong, like always.
Yeah.
And then you have to like go around that obstacle. You always have to plan around that. You always have to do this. You always have to do that. It's always something. And then so always like, I've never had a shoot that I'm always like, yeah, it's going to take 2 hours and then it takes 2 hours. It's always been 2 to 4 hours and then it takes 4 hours.
Yeah.
Always. And then also at our shoots we take photos as well because we multitask.
And then it's after the shoot, it's getting everything back to the car.
Yeah. So because we normally, like, we don't have as big of a team as a lot of other people do. Because at the moment our team is me, Chia, Blue. Naru is the wingman at the back who's going, go, you can do it, and then throws like support and love because Naru can't be present. But yeah, like our team, the 4 of us, like it's the best we got. We don't have like 6 other people. And then so once you've filmed everything on that day, then you've got to go home. If you got to travel a long way, then you need to make sure that you're like well rested enough to travel. Then once you get home, then you've got to make sure everything's out of the car, cool, whatever. And then, because we're fuckheads, we have to stream afterwards. And then like it's also a case of like, do we keep the contacts in or we take them out? So then we normally rest for like half an hour, sometimes, and then we like eat beforehand or eat on stream.
Oh, I need to turn that into a meme.
And then this is all like, I don't know if you're keeping count of how many hours this is. Todoroki Shoto Icy Hot. But so then we're busy doing a whole stream, and then the stream will like usually go from an hour to 2 hours. Most likely an hour and a half. Once the hour is going, Naru says, I can only do scripts because I cannot Sonic run the 19-hour plane ride. So then we do the stream. Then after the stream, then it's like what, 9 o'clock at night, 9:30 or whatever.
Later sometimes.
Yeah, it's late at night. Normally the stuff is still lying around the house and we're too fucking tired because we're like, no thanks. So we take out lenses, we're supposed to put our wigs on wig heads and in bags and put outfits either in the wash or hanging them up. Some of us don't do that.
I think you can guess who.
But it's fine, because someone else picks up after the others. It's fine. It's okay. And then we have to wash faces, make sure that it's clean and it's neat, and then like put lenses away, everything. Put lenses away.
I do.
No, they stay out.
I put them in the cleaner.
No, you don't. Only now. Don't lie. And then collapse in bed. Wake up the next day, and then that's when all the cleaning happens.
And the editing starts.
Sometimes.
Should start.
So in theory, this is the kind of the routine that we got into. That would happen on a Saturday. So then on the Sunday, wake up, and then Mouse sounded so traumatized. So on the Sunday we'd wake up, kind of do some like running around the house trying to clean up, sort of.
Well, sometimes we would actually shoot another CMV on a Sunday.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a while though.
No. We actually I feel like we got into the routine well so that we were accustomed to it.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah.
So then on the Sunday, then I would then like get comfortable, and then like around 12ish, maybe 1, then I would settle in by the computer over here, and I would like start porting all the footage, start labeling it and everything, make sure everything's okay, and then like depending on what the footage is, then I would like start my editing process. Particularly with CMVs, I got very good at editing them very, very quickly because I'm more motivated to do them. So I could edit them in two days. Easily. And then like depending on what else we shoot, like it takes longer. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, CMVs, quickly. Everything else, long.
Especially Baku Deku.
Baku Deku, I take fucking forever to edit because I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Can it just go away?
I don't want to edit it. Oh, look. Work. Other work. Bye. Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, man.
But yeah, and then, so it takes maximum, I'm not going to say maximum. It takes a couple of days, more than a couple of days, to edit it. Edit all the footage. And then once all the footage is edited, then, like, I mean, there's a whole bunch of editing processes in between that. But it takes more than it takes around 5 days for the whole editing process to be finished. And then the video gets uploaded. So it's never so much of a, oh, like, how long does it usually take? It's more of a, like...
What's the process?
Yeah, it's a huge process to go into it. Like, I know it was like, oh, how long does it usually take you? Oh, it takes me 2 days. Like, no, it takes me at least... Like, I wish it was like, oh, it takes me a week to post a video. But it takes me two weeks to post a video. And then I have to overlap them. So... Here's one video, and then I have to work them like that, and then have to continuously go and do it like that.
Like, I mean, sometimes we've had CMVs that are spontaneous, and then we've had CMVs that take like a week or more to plan.
Yeah, like, I mean,
The first wolf took a while.
Yeah, the first wolf took a while. The second wolf actually, like, the actual filming was super easy.
Yeah, because we had Kurt.
No, but like the actual ideas and stuff, like, we didn't mind. And I mean,
Yeah.
the editing was super easy because I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna...
Because it wasn't Baku Deku.
And also, it was just like, yeah, I mean, and then like, Villain Deku, the broken.
Oh,
like,
that, I love that. That
like,
was
we,
my favorite.
like, literally
film.
that morning we were like, oh, do you want to go film this? Yeah, sure. And then we left, and then we went and came back.
And literally when we got there at the location, I didn't know what you wanted, and you were like, put a camera on me.
And I'm just gonna sing this song 17 times.
Yeah. And then I started like moving the camera around, and I'm like,
oh. We hyperfixated on that question, but
Yeah,
at
we
least,
did.
But at least I explained what my process is with posting videos.
and more, and more.
Yeah. If this, we're going to go through all these questions. If it goes over,
Yeah.
it goes over.
Yeah.
Okay. Lilycraft YT asks, do you know the anime Black Butler? If yes, will you cosplay any of the characters? Chia is obsessed with Black Butler, not as much as he used to be. Black Butler was like one of the I think the second or third anime that I watched. But yeah, I really enjoy Black Butler. I want to cosplay Sebastian.
Yeah, I just want to cosplay all of CL's outfits, including the ball gown. I also, like, it's my favorite time from history, and the author went through meticulous research and detail to make it authentic, so that's why I'm like... And CL's a little shit, I love it. And Sebastian's also a little shit, and then they're just one big shit together.
I was about to say they share a single brain cell, but they're more intelligent than that.
Yeah.
Okay, Amber J2802 asks, apart from cosplaying, what other hobbies do you guys like to do together? We have other hobbies?
Together?
Oh god, that scared me. I feel like we do a lot of things.
We invite Blue over.
No, Blue comes home. Like, we do random things together that's like, that I don't know if it counts as a hobby.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we like watching anime together because, I don't know, like, that's just our thing.
Yeah.
And I get
Horror
very,
movies.
very offended if Chia watches something without me. And then they're like, oh yeah, no, I was just watching. I'm like, I get so hurt. And there's this bitch going, oh no, I was just watching. I'm like,
I've learned my lesson now.
you
I've
literally
heard you.
did it 2 weeks ago.
With
You
IQ, I
bitch.
know. We also watch horror movies together.
Yeah, we do.
I dye your hair.
Yeah, that's a hobby.
I don't know. What does normal people count as hobby?
Yeah, I don't know. We don't actually have...
We look at things we can't afford. We
I
go
mean-
fabric shopping.
With
That's-
Blue. I mean, like, we play games, so we game, but we're not often gaming together, unless it's like League,
Yeah, yeah.
occasionally.
League takes time, unfortunately.
I don't know, we like causing shit together. Because we're very much each other's accomplices.
My newest hobby now is making memes.
I don't do that with her. At all. Okay. Nico the Loser asks, have you run into a Karen at the store, like someone who's being a bitch to get toilet paper? I feel like you have more interesting stories from, like, the store. Because you go into the outside more often than I do.
I have actually... So I studied somatology, medical aesthetics. And the one time when I was still a student, I was working reception for the one salon. And this lady, my god. So I was working at a different salon before that where they were so efficient and like I knew their systems and stuff. And then I moved to a different branch. So I was like, okay, well, you know, this this thing would take like 15 minutes or half an hour, so I can book for that time. And then like the one therapist was busy with the lady, and like 3 hours later this lady phones and she's like, oh no, I want to make an appointment, and she's the only therapist available. I'm like, cool, I'll make it. And I think another hour passes and this therapist is still not done. She's painting someone's toenails. It's been 4 hours at this point. And I'm like, so I phone the lady. I'm like, I'm sorry. Can you just wait like a little bit, like half an hour? She was not happy, but she's like, fine. And then she comes in half an hour later. The therapist pops out, just runs to me, says, oh no, I'm gonna be at least another hour. Runs back into the room. I have to explain to this lady. She's fuming and she starts screaming at me, and she's basically just going on about how unprofessional we are. And I'm like, I just sat there taking it. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. After a while the manager comes. She's like, what is this shouting about? Yes, sis.
That was a story.
Yeah, that was my worst experience. I do have a lot of experiences in the salon, but never actually just like being a customer at a store. I have had like a few people trying to be racist, like, and include me to be racist with them, and I was always just like, nothing.
Yes, as if that happened, I would have turned on them so quickly.
Dude, like, I was in MTN, I was getting my phone upgrade, and this one guy comes in, and he's like, no, they told me at this branch, this phone isn't in stock. Like, I need to get this phone. And the lady phones, or she says it's not in stock. She phones the warehouse. They say, sorry, the warehouse doesn't have stock. They're waiting for it to arrive. It'll be 2 weeks. And then this guy goes off and he's like making racial slurs, and he looks at me and he's like trying to like get me to talk to him, and I'm like, dude, leave me alone.
Yeah, I totally would have just been like, no, you're an asshole. I don't fucking agree with you. Go the fuck away. Seema Kashiri asks, what is your dream vacation?
Japan.
Yeah, definitely. I would go to Japan. But me being me, I wouldn't be completely on vacation because I'd probably be like, I don't know, like vlogging or filming something.
You don't go to Japan and not film and not take cosplays and not do shoots.
Yeah, I wish I took more pictures in Japan. But I mean, it was so chaotic, there was no time for shoots and stuff like that. Destiny Brummett asks, what is your favorite thing about each other?
This is always actually a very difficult question because I'm like, there's no one favorite thing. There's a lot of things that I really like. I would say that it's the same as your superpower. How you don't give up. Resilience. That's the word.
Resilience. Like, I'm always like, when people ask this, I'm always like wondering if they're expecting me to say something like super cheesy, like, no, your laugh, your smile, your eyes, or something like that, or something. And here's me going, your loyalty. Or like, how you support. Like, I don't know, I'm just weird that way, I guess.
It's not weird, it's just it's your
just,
love language.
Yeah, it's something that I support, that I appreciate most, I guess.
Exactly.
Miss Blue 2007 asks, favorite ship?
It's too difficult to answer if they don't give me a...
Why are there so many people trying to get hold of us?
I don't know.
Yeah, like, favorite ship is so vague because there are so many ships in so many places, and I'm like...
Just, yeah, you need to give a fandom.
For me, I'm just gonna randomly say Gallo and Leo from Promix. I'm like, yeah.
Okay, I'll randomly say Naofumi and Raftalia from Rising of the Shield Hero.
Of course. Crystal476 asks, what's been the happiest moment of your life together?
We've had, like, there's so many. I mean, two that just popped into my head is the proposal, and then also when we moved in together.
Like, I was actually, when I was writing down this question, like, I actually thought because, like, I was just feeling soft from watching the proposal video again, that, like, I remember, like, the time after I proposed, like, just that, like, happy, bubbly feeling of, like, us just, like, sitting behind the stage, of us, like, holding hands and being, like, it's just, like, that was really happy for us.
Yeah, like, oh, that was amazing.
Yeah, and I just remember, like, Kelsey coming up to us and going...
She was crying.
Yeah, because she was, like, in her little heels and in her bouette, and she's like... And I'm like, oh...
I cried. And then that evening, we were, all three of us, on the couch. We were watching Star Wars. You fell asleep on my lap, and Kelsey and I were just chatting.
Oh, yeah, no, it was, like, very wholesome. It was a good day.
I miss
Kelsey as well.
She needs to be here.
We need all of the fam. Okay.
This turned soft.
Ella Happertz. I don't know how to pronounce Ella's surname, but Ella's a sweet name. Ella asks, if you could only watch one anime for the rest of your life, what would it be? And
Rising of the Shield Hero.
And I'm just like, as much as I love, like, all my favorite animes, I'm like, I couldn't watch something on repeat for the rest of my life.
Okay, no, if the story continues and develops, then yes.
But, like, one anime.
And if it's just, like, season 1 or season 2, then no.
Yeah.
Then no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Like, what if it's... And I'm like... Because then the first thing that came to mind, I was like, maybe I would say Fairy Tail, because then at least it has enough episodes that would probably entertain me.
When you get to the end, you're like, wait, what was the first episode?
Yeah, so I was like... It's the only one that I like enough that has enough episodes. And I'm like, here's my practical mind going. I'm like, fuck it. But I mean, like... Yeah, Rising of the Shield Hero, if it continues.
Exactly. There's so much that could happen.
Yeah, if it continues.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, if it's just the first season, fuck no. You know?
Like, we've watched it 3 times. No, yeah. You were 3 times. Me, it's 2 times.
No, you've watched it 4 times. I mean, 3 times. I've watched it 4 times. So don't come here. And I've read the visual novel.
I'm busy with the visual novel
so
and the manga.
So that means I've... No,
Can you tell that we like it?
Okay, so next piece of paper. Okay, so Wigan Caitlin asks, how long have you known each other?
We were friends for 4 months before we started dating.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's only like in August it would be 5.5 years.
Oh, I was like... Okay.
Well, I mean, technically, like, we started talking in Feb. That's when I found you on Facebook. But we only met each other in person in April.
I don't remember.
So
that.
technically
Like,
5 months.
I don't remember the dates of like meeting and stuff like that.
I do.
I told you from the beginning, I'm like, you'll be lucky if I remember our anniversary.
And I have been.
Amazing Shorto on Ice is not on fire asks, who do you both find to be your go-to comfort cosplay?
Yeah. For me, it used to be Fiona from Adventure Time, but I think from now on it's gonna be Deku in his hero outfit.
Comfort cosplay. Not gonna lie, the first thing that came to mind was like, what do you mean, like emotionally comfort? Like if I'm feeling sad. Like, so I'm guessing it's like, oh, I don't know what to wear. I want something comfortable. Wear this.
Exactly. Or like, you know, you had something planned, but you don't feel too well, but you still want to cosplay. What do you wear?
I'm guessing I would say Kuro because I wore it for Comic-Con.
Yeah.
And like, I wasn't too sure, and then I was like, oh, I really like it. And now that like I've watched Haikyuu again and again, and I've read fan fictions, and I just love this book. Like, Kuro.
Okay, when I get a uniform
For Kenma.
yes,
Rabbit.
I think
Yeah?
like when I eventually get Shinobu, she'll also be one.
No,
Is it?
it's way too much work to put it on.
Oh,
It's too. You saw how long it took me to put on Gyu.
true.
Holy
True.
fucking shit. Like, as much as it's nice to wear it and it's so comfortable when it's on, holy shit, it's so much work to put it on. Like, but yeah, but like, because like Kuro, it's just like pants, shirt, wig, and you're done. And you're like, sweet. And you're done and you leave. But like, if it takes me more than 10 minutes to get dressed, not interested. Not interested as a comfort thing, but like, but yeah. Okay. Giraffe! I'm a Giraffe asks, if you could, would you ever come visit Ireland? Of course we would.
I just want to travel the world, but especially the places we have friends in.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like I've said before, we definitely would visit every place that we have fans in, because, like, obviously, like, and if you guys ever want us to visit a place, then talk to your conventions and stuff, and then show them the channel, show them my work, and say, oh look, here are cosplayers. Would you like to invite as guests? And then that's the only way that we'd be able to go, because we're poor. Yeah, thank you. Okay, Maramosa asks.
3 questions.
I couldn't read your handwriting.
Sorry.
Fave lockdown relaxation anti-stress activity.
Playing Subnautica.
I haven't relaxed in a while. When I do relax, I like playing Minecraft. Sorry, like when I was like favorite relaxation, I'm like, I like playing Minecraft. I haven't played Minecraft in over. Any new group or couple cosplays coming up between you two?
Leo and Gallo.
Yes, we want to do premiere for next month.
Yes. We have Versatility now for me for sometime in the
whenever.
future. Well, it happens when it happens.
Yeah, and then, but yeah, we want to do Leo and Gallo with Blue, actually, because Blue's going to be cosplaying Aina. So then we're going to have a premiere trio.
Yeah.
The chaotic trio. What would you say is the most valuable asset a cosplayer can have? Adaptability.
Yeah. Like, and if I'm using the right word,
Versatility.
yeah, you need to be able to do at least like everything averagely.
Yeah, you need to have a skill. Like, you need to have as many skills as possible.
Exactly, because I mean, like, yeah, you can build armor, but at some point you will have to learn how to sew. Yeah, you can sew, but at some point you will have to make a prop, etc.
Yeah, it's you need to have like that a branching out type of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Eri-chan11 asks, what got you guys into cosplay?
Love you guys.
We did do a podcast on this. It was the first one, like our first forays into cosplay. But long story short, it was just slipping into anime, I guess.
Yeah, the love of anime.
Miss Hannah Abbott asks, Baku Deku or Kiribaku? Kiribaku.
Because I have these two choices, I would have to say Bakudeku.
Like, I don't know. Like, in this case, I actually like Kiribaku because I feel like it's I don't know, it feels like it's slightly, I don't know, like I don't know, it works for me. But I also like Bakudeku when I'm not cosplaying it.
You're not forced to.
Anyway, Cosplay Fun With asks, where do you get your materials from for your
Props
and outfits?
That is quite a question.
Well, right now we can't get it from anywhere. Fabrics we get from like Shamdor, yeah. For props and stuff, we get it from Sondor.
It depends actually what you need. Like Warbler, you import.
Yeah, like it depends on the stuff that you're actually using, I guess.
And then, I mean, there's the generic things like dowels and PVC pipe from builders.
Yeah, it gets what it is. And for any international people, you guys will not know what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah.
So, and then Wigan Caitlin asks, what is your favorite cosplay?
I'm torn between Toga and Hero Deku.
Mine is still Noctis because it'll always have a special place in my heart because I'm just so proud of it.
And you look so good in it. Like,
I'm very proud of the makeup. I'm very happy. Ella asks another question. What anime are you currently watching? What are your favorite BNHA ships? And are there BNHA ships you don't ship?
okay. What anime are you currently watching?
Haikyuu! Sorry. We're on season 3 at the moment. We haven't actually watched further because I'm currently working a lot. But yeah, we're in season 3. And it's just a ride. Like
the anxiety is real.
Fuck. Like, we can understand why people watch sports.
Yeah.
Like, and we're just like, nice receive!
And like, yes, that was nice.
Oh, nice spike! Oh my god, like,
you could have gotten that.
you could have gotten that! Oh my god! Ah, ref! You know, it's, and like, we're just really enjoying it. Yeah.
Okay, what are your favorite Boku no Hero ships?
Torodeku and Torodeku Baku.
Same. Same.
Same.
And are there Boku no Hero ships that you don't ship? Anything with Mineta or Endeavor?
Yeah, I don't like Endeavor and Hawks. I don't like that ship. Because I've seen that a couple times and I'm like...
Abusers don't deserve happiness.
Ooh. Ooh. Mia asks, how tall are you two and how tall is your friend Lemillion? So Chris is, how tall is Chris?
I don't know actually. I think he's probably like 190.
I think he said once that he was 195 or something. He's tall.
Very tall. What is that in feet?
That's nearly 2 meters.
What's it? Feet 2 centimeters. So
he's 30 centimeters.
Let's say about 6'3".
Maybe 6'3", yeah.
Yeah. And then you are?
I am not. I am like I'm either 5'3" or 5'4".
5'4". 5'4", 5'1".
And then Mia also Mia doesn't ask, Mia states, Chia, I accidentally bought liquid eyeshadow and I have no idea how to use and apply it.
Nice.
Mia, okay.
I'm guessing I should explain.
just like when Mia's in call, just explain it or something.
I will.
Okay, Tabitha White says, can you do a Pocky challenge or the milkshake challenge? We can.
No to the milkshake challenge though.
Yeah, like Pocky challenge we can do. My stomach is way too weak to do the milkshake challenge.
What we can do is we can modify it. Get different flavors ice cream that we like, that go well together, but like we do a thing where this, like if we answer this or guess this, you get an extra scoop of chocolate or you get an extra scoop of strawberry. So the flavors will be different but edible.
Even chocolate and strawberry makes me feel sick.
Really?
Like the idea of mixing those two together.
That's my favorite flavor. It's so good.
Like, yo, I don't want to think about that. Okay. On the next one, what weird food combinations do you really enjoy? I am not adventurous with food combinations because I actually have such a weak stomach. I don't... Chia, on the other hand, what weird food combinations do you enjoy?
Pickles and cream cheese. It is so good. Or like, you know, English tea sandwiches. So it's like bread with cream cheese with cucumbers on.
Sorry, I'm still, like, my stomach is, like, I actually feel nauseous.
Okay, next one.
Idiot Weeb asks, if the world ends tomorrow, what would you do? Honestly, I wouldn't do anything fucking different. I'd probably go fetch Blue, so then we can all be here and then we'd Skype now.
Okay, I would just like do a video call with family and just tell them I love them and care about them.
Yeah, probably just like video call everyone so that we can at least say goodbye, I guess.
Yeah. But there's not much that you can do.
Yeah, like, I don't know, whenever anyone like asks this kind of question, it's like, but like what can you do?
Yeah.
Like, there's not, like, Maou, what was the last gift you got?
Isn't it your stripper Godzilla?
Oh yeah, that's actually true. So Blue got me a gift for my birthday. It's it's my stripper Godzilla. I kept him in a box. It's not focusing. It's focusing on your face. Okay, it's focusing on my face now. It's my stripper Godzilla. He's on the pole. Slytherin Princess 23, do you have any tips on styling a wig? Whenever I see this question, I'm always like, are you asking this because I commented on this before, or...
You use hairspray. That's a tip.
Yeah, that's a tip, I guess.
That's a tip. Use scissors instead of fingers for cutting. That's a tip.
I have a playlist on my channel if you'd like to get a whole bunch more tips. Maddie Demchak 62, where do you buy your wigs? I actually buy my wigs from like a various I buy my wigs from various amounts of places because I don't actually have like a favorite place. So I have used Arda, I've used Epic Cosplay, I've used Email, I've used AliExpress a lot, like various stores on AliExpress.
Flea markets.
Yeah, I've gone to flea markets here. I don't know if international people will know what flea markets are, but
I think it's like a pop-up market, but permanent.
It's not very pop-up.
Yeah, it's that type of shop.
It's an informal trading center.
Yeah,
I guess. So yeah, so I've used various amounts of places, and then also there's just trading between the community that you're like, oh, I don't know, these people don't use this wig anymore. Do you want it? Buy it, and then there we go. And then you're also buying from various other like sellers in the community with various amounts of success. But yeah, so like I buy my wigs from various places. Same with Chia. I mean, we buy it from the same places.
Yeah, we buy it together.
Yeah. I mean, technically, like, Chia used to have a single drawer of their wigs.
Yeah, but that was also because my mom would only allow me to get one wig and said that, no, this you need to use for all your cosplays. So I'm like, it doesn't work that way. So I ended up with 3 wigs. Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, I can have 3 wigs?
Yeah, before you moved in, you had like a total of 5 wigs maximum, I think.
I think a little bit more.
No, actually, you had like a total of 5 wigs. And it was just like all stooshed into that one drawer, and then the rest of them were mine. Now, because you live here, technically what's yours is mine. What's mine is yours. But yeah. Black Lily Cosplay, Blake, asks, if you could group cosplay for me, you and Chia, what would they be? We need to do Black Butler cosplays with Blake. We need to.
Oh my god, yes.
Up.
Smile and Black.
And then I still want to, because Blake is going to do A2. I want to still do 2B and 9S with her.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Like, there's so many things that we need to do with Blake.
Yes.
Blue asks, biggest cosplay pet peeve, not the people to cosplay. Collars. Fucking collars. I fucking hate them. Like, I will put off making collars for the longest fucking time because I fucking hate making collars. Because for some reason, they will always end up not going the way I want it. And I'm always like, unpick. And then it's all, and then you're like, and then you're like, okay, no, and then it's fine, and then it's too short, and you're like, and then you have to cut it, and then it's too long, and then you're like, okay, just fold it, and then you're like, fucking hate collars. That's my pet peeve.
For me, patterning for sewing. My brain doesn't understand how patterning for fabric works, but it understands foam.
And yet, when I offer to help you, you're like, no, I need to do it myself, otherwise I'll never learn. I'm like, let me teach you then. And you're like, no! And I'm like, it's a fucking mission, okay? Please. Just, I mean, I'm throwing a temper tantrum.
We've done all the questions.
Oh my god, we've reached the end of the paper. My bad.
Well, we made it.
It's an exact hour. My god, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if I had any others that I missed.
Oh yeah, let me also quickly go check. Somebody come get her.
She dancing like a streamer.
No.
Someone said hi, and I'm like, anyway.
That's an interesting question. Can talk about it for days.
Bakugo and Dubby are best asks, how long have you guys been together? It's been 4.5, more than 4.5 years.
Yeah.
Jesus, okay. Scarlet Rose Todoroki asks, who is your favorite student in class 1A? And who's your least favorite student in Class 1A? Well, my least favorite is Mineta.
Yeah.
Like, straight up. My favorite student, Todoroki, because he's my baby.
I think I would also say Todoroki.
My baby bully. Nutchy Sour Cream Sad asks, did you like the last season of VNHA? Straight up, we didn't watch it. Because we've read the manga. We haven't read it for a while though.
Yeah.
So we know what happened in this current arc.
Yeah.
2 arcs actually. So we didn't need to. So we just didn't. So we were just like, alright, we need to do that. And then we just didn't.
We are still waiting for the new movie though.
Because we don't know what's going on in that movie.
Yeah.
So we're like,
what's it, 2 Heroes?
Heroes Rising.
Oh, so it's 2 Heroes, the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're waiting for Heroes Rising. Okay.
Yeah, so we want to watch that one. Crystal 476 asks, what's been the happiest moment of your life together? Wait, we've already done the one.
Oh yeah, that means we've caught up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Those are all the questions.
Okay. What the fuck made us take so long last time?
I think it's because it's the first time we got questions, so we like branched out on everything, even just like, how long have you been together? Well,
let us tell you the whole fucking story. Okay, well, at least then we've gotten to everyone, so no one's going to be sad about, I didn't get to my question. Because there was legit people that did that the first time, and I was like,
really?
yeah. So, thank you guys very much for watching, and I really appreciate everyone who sent in their questions. If you didn't send in your question, or we didn't get to your question somehow, then I'm really sorry. We will do more Q&As in the future, and then you can ask us questions there. Make sure that you check out the the links in the...
I'm sorry, look at what Nari said.
When you're young, you go on a tangent, now you're too old and tired. What was I saying now?
Make sure to check out the links.
So make sure that you check out the links in the description, check us out on Instagram, check out the YouTube channel here, and then check out Chia's YouTube channel. Check us out on check out the Discord channel. Server. It's a server, it's not a channel. And yeah, and you can also check out Patreon, because then you can get exclusive access to see the recording of these podcasts. They're something. I love how you go. But yeah, so thank you guys very much for watching. Is it going to be called the Mochi Podcast?
We'll decide.
Yeah, you guys decide. You guys tell us what you think.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and then we'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.